Squad. Chilly this morning. It is cloudy. We got a high humidity, so it's making it even cooler than what the temperature says. It's windy and the sun is nowhere to be seen right now. So it's really gotten it cooled off over here in Alabama. But I do want to show y'all, carrot watch is upon us. But look at this. Y'all look, we officially have carrot sprouting. Finally, our carrots are coming up, y'all, which is great. They are germinating well, but I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Every single time that I grow carrots, it never fails. I start worrying that they're not gonna germinate. Every time, even though I know it takes usually the norm's 7 to 10 days, but it could take 14 to 20 days. You know, it could be the temperatures couldn't be just quite right. Carrots really like cooler climates, so the hotter is not always better with carrots, but thankfully our carrots are up now, which means I can back off watering this spot. I don't have to water it. I was kind of watering it twice a day to keep that ground moist because that's what's so crucial with growing carrots or getting carrots to germinate. You have to keep the ground extremely moist until they germinate. Once they germinate, we can back off. So carrots look like carrots are gonna be awesome this year. Fingers crossed. But we do overwinter our carrots, so we'll let these guys grow throughout the fall and winter months, and then in early, late spring, we'll start harvesting them. All right, Holly, load up. Let's go, girl. Let's go. Let's go. We got some things we need to take care of, because you know why? You know why? There might be a new family member on the way. So come on, let's go. And I'm talking about a new farm animal. Hey, Holly, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm so glad that this new side-by-side has a windshield. Because it is cool, girl. Cool. Kind of wish it had an enclosed cab now. Yeah. I know it. It's cool, isn't it? What's going on, fellas? What's going on, boys? Starting to look like fall around here, isn't it? Don't know how long it's gonna last. You just don't ever know. We are on, gosh, I'm thinking well over 30 days, maybe 40 to 45 days without a drop of rain here, compiled on top of, you know, the lack of rain we already had. And zero rain in sight. Not showing any chance of rain in the 10-day forecast. Egyptian goose is wide awake this morning. All right, Holly. Look out, girl. Getting the eggs ready for the farm stand.
Yes, I know the community's going to be happy because you know what?
What's that?
I want you to take a guess at how many eggs I got yesterday.
8.
Four.
4.
4 eggs. And 17 today. I don't know if they're like bipolar chickens or what the deal is, but
I tell you, it's just the time of the year. And the
time
lack of sun you see today, you know, yesterday morning was like this too.
You're right. I mean, it all depends on the amount of light that's allotted during the length of the
That's
day,
right.
and days are getting shorter, so it's time for them to slack down. But the crazy part is 4 one day and 17 the next.
Yeah.
I'll never understand.
That is crazy.
And they ain't telling.
Yeah, they're not gonna tell.
Let me grab some ice packs.
Okay. In the meantime, today I think we need to get the farm prepared for possibly the newest addition, and that's probably our main goal today, to get all
Okay.
that taken care of.
Well, I agree. But talking about a new animal,
Yeah,
I was trying to figure out what the newest animal is that we have added. Was it Honey?
honey.
Honey was the
Honey
newest.
was the last one.
And when was that?
She still had her winter coat on. So was it March, February, March?
I don't know. And then before that would have been Goldie.
Yes,
Because,
Goldie, and then the honeymooners.
yes. So, I mean, we hadn't had a new addition in a very long time.
Except the baby's being born.
Well, they don't count. Don't tell them I said that, though. Right, Biscuit?
Ooh-wee. Moody, moody, moody. I'm gonna fix that today. I'm gonna be doing some rearranging with some things, and we gotta get the possible new member of the family situated, and I think we're going to run to the store and get some stuff. I got to fix this today. I gotta fix it. I'm guessing what he might be doing is that, so him and Mildred share this trough. And when we pour it, he starts on this side and Mildred gets over there, but within minutes, they swap. So I'm wondering if Moody's coming down here tipping this thing up, making that feed all slide down yonder, and you get more feed than Mildred's getting. Is that what's happening? Is that what's happening, big fella? I would honestly, well, I would honestly not be surprised if that was true, because I say it all the time because we're around you guys a lot every day. 365. That you guys are way smarter than people give animals credit for. I'm telling y'all, animals are smart. So it would not surprise me that Moody is actually tilting this thing up, see if he can get a little extra feed to go down there and get him a little extra bite to eat. You wouldn't do that, would you, buddy? Not to Miss Mildred. Not to Miss Mildred. You got your brick over yonder? Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have to fix some things up over there, and I'm gonna get it handled today. I'm gonna get it handled today, sir. Whew. Good morning, you two. How are you guys doing this morning? If you haven't heard the news, there's a possibility that we're getting a new animal here on the farm. Yep, we are. We're actually going to help some friends out, some really great friends of ours. So we have some friends of ours that are needing to rehome a farm animal, and they came to us and asked us about it. And after me and Brooke thought about it, we decided to give it a shot. If it doesn't work out, then we'll regroup and do something else. But I think it's going to be perfectly fine. And some of y'all may have already met this this beautiful, beautiful young lady, right, honey? Right? Moody's messing with the trough. Moo man, Moody, Moody, let's don't do that. Tell him, honey. I mean, Jesse. Let's don't do that, right? Let's don't do that, buddy. Oh my gracious. So me and Mama got to run to the store. We got to get some stuff. We got to get a trough. But in the meantime, let's have fun with this today and play a little game. And let's see if any of you guys can figure out. Y'all know them. I mean, I guess some of y'all know them. What animal we're bringing to the farm. Maybe I'll drop some clues throughout the video. And in the next video, we'll reveal what animal it is, and let's see if any of you guys are right. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. It's gonna be lots of fun today. Right, Bramble? Bramble says he loves games. Yeah, he's out here hunting right now. But he's curled up. It's cool, buddy. It is cool. I just saw the boss lady in here. Now she's gone. Peaches don't play. She ate her breakfast and says she got a job to do. And literally, I mean, she's gone. She must have ran. And Peaches is not a runner. Oh my goodness, look at this. Thankfully, that trough is made for cows and it's cow-proof. Semi-cow-proof. Seems to be Moody-proof. You walked out here just right when he dropped the other half. You know what I think it is though?
What?
So I just told everybody, I always say that animals are a lot smarter than we give them credit for.
Watch, honey.
I know, I'm loving on her. I'm loving on Honey.
She said, don't back into me.
I need a backup alarm, don't I, Honey?
Why do you say they're smarter than we give them credit?
I say that all the time. Animals are a lot smarter than we give them credit for.
Well, that's for sure.
And I think that Moody, you know how they flip. So when they eat, Mildred's on one side, Moody's on the other, and Moody's usually on that left side. And I wonder if Moody comes over here and tilts that trough up, makes that feed slide down, or, all of it's not gonna slide down there, but he gets a lot of it, or a little extra bite to eat.
Well, I will say this, Jason. This morning when I came out, of course, it was tilted up like this.
Yeah.
Moody was on the low end of
That's
the
what
trough.
I'm telling you.
He was on the low end of the trough, and it was so high up that Mildred almost wasn't tall enough to get it.
I'm gonna fix it.
But I went ahead and put the food in there,
Yeah.
and then they swapped. Because, obviously he realized he wanted Mildred to be able to eat.
Well, that was nice of him.
It was. But
so he's not a glutton. He is a gentleman.
He's definitely a gentleman.
Good.
He's definitely a gentleman. They told me that if there was I saw something that looked like Peaches out there. It's not Peaches.
What is it?
Come here. Look in between his legs. Does that trough
it does.
Look like Peaches?
It does look like Peaches.
I thought, how did she get out there?
I was just talking about it. I didn't see her. She was just in there a minute ago. Now she's gone. But no, that's the trough.
But, maybe if they had a third wheel, so to speak, they could even that out. Or maybe if Honey and Jessie had a third something, they could feed more efficiently.
Maybe so.
What do y'all think? They try to help me feed every morning.
Yeah, I see them get the coffee can.
They love them.
Or the scoop and try to help you feed the cows every morning.
They love to try to help.
Mm-hmm.
The more the merrier, right?
Mm-hmm. I can see winter coats are coming on.
Yes, they are.
You can see Honey's winter coat. She's starting to get that thick hair, and the same with Miss Jessie.
Yeah, sweet baby girls. Yes, y'all are. Sweet baby girls. Both of them want some loving.
Drop it. You ready? That a girl. Oh, goodness. Well, we're fixing to run to town. We got to go pick up her feed. There's a specific feed that, well, she's just eating something a little different than we have here on our farm. So we're going to pick her feed up. We had talked about earlier about buying a trough, but I have that one that I was going to use for Mo and Paris, that big plastic trough that's a water trough. Well, it could be used for anything, but mainly a water trough, and had the crack in it and it won't hold water anymore. I think what I'm going to do is use that for a feed trough for now to make sure everything's going to work out okay and that she adjusts well here and everything's fine and everybody gets along and there's no issues. I hate to go spend, money on a feed trough and things not work out here. So we're going to use that temporary, make sure everything's smoothed over, and then when we get back, just start getting things prepared for the new animal. And I told you I was going to drop you some hints. Here's one. A lot of times I do not call this animal the right thing, and I get in trouble from time to time, All right. Ugh. We're back home with our feed. Now we will gradually change her over to the feed we use. We don't want to do that all of a sudden. because there is a chance that it could mess her stomach up. And we don't want that. We usually gradually change feeds over. If we change brands or change types or anything like that, we always like to do it gradually. So that's what we'll do with her once we get her here. And let's see about getting that trough back over to the barn and trying to think of anything else we may or may not need. Another clue. Well, I'll give you two. She doesn't have horns or antlers, and she doesn't have to be sheared. Get your baby, come on. Get your baby, come on, let's go. You gotta go around, girl. You know you can't go right there. Come on. All right. Now, if I told you exactly which pasture she was going in, that may or may not give it away. And what fun would that be? Right, Holly? Holly said she loves playing games. Yeah. So much fun. Don't drop it. What's going on there, stinking stunk? How you guys doing today? Yeah, I know in the last video that we put Mo and Paris together, and they stayed over there. He probably stayed over there about an hour, give or take, about an hour. And we're fairly confident everything took, because let me tell y'all why. Paris has no interest in Mo now. Zero. Zilch. She's not over here. She's not crying. She's not swishing her tail. She's not doing any of that stuff that does do when they're in heat. I mean, it was like, you know, it's over, it's done, so I don't have to be in heat anymore. That's absolutely fascinating to me how all that works. But because she was over here up against the fence all day long, you know, just wailing away, trying to catch these guys' attention. And once she got their attention, you know, I'm done. I don't need to swoon these fellas anymore. So that kind of gives me confidence that that all that went well, because that was her first day, and she will stay in heat multiple days. So very interesting. All right, let me get that trough. This will be perfect, 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 perfect. Matter of fact, I got two of them over here. But I say get this one, just in case. This one's already got a crack in it. We don't have to worry about it breaking anymore, just in case. And you know, this is just kind of where our heart is. And I mean that we love helping out animals that need some help, or some friends that need some help with the animals. We absolutely love this. And you know, that's why we kind of do what we do now. Not to say that we would never, ever, 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 you know, go looking for and buying some animal, you know, or something like that. But we're right now in our life, we feel like we're here, or we were put here to help animals that might need a little help. They might need to be rehomed because where they're at's not working out anymore. Or it could be a different situation like Miss Loretta before Misty Dawn got her, where that was a total 100% rescue situation. Or Mildred, who also was 100% rescue mission and situation where they needed saving. But you know, we got animals like Moody who needed to be rehomed because he couldn't stay in the fence, and they were scared that he was either going to get hurt somebody, or that he was going to hurt or tear something up at the neighbor's house, because he loved going over there and visiting their goats. And so that's just kind of where we are, you know, with our animals. Y'all know Miss Jessie's situation. You know, Misty Dawn's the one that gifted us Honey as well, along with Gus and Loretta. So, you know, it's just, I don't know, just feels like that's what we're supposed to do, is to help people and to help animals. And we're just trying to do it the way we think's best, and bringing you guys along with us, and hopefully making you smile and warm your heart and just give you joy too. It's what I feel like I've been put on this earth to do. To bring happiness to animals and to people. All right, Big Mo. I believe that's gonna work, sir. All right. I think we're gonna be ready for, well, hello, Snow White in the drawers. I would like for y'all to know that Snow White and the drawers are doing absolutely fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. All right, let's see if we can get this taken care of too. Oh yeah, perfect. Perfect. Y'all can see Moody and Mildred are out in the pasture. And so I'm gonna go in here and get this trough fixed as well while we taking care of things around here. I'm gonna fix your trough, partner. I just don't need it to get tore up. These things are expensive. Now, if my memory serves me right, I used Romex on this trough. I did not use these metal zip ties. So hopefully this will work. Don't I got it tied down somewhere else now? This right here? This was it, huh? I call these metal zip ties. I'm sure that's not the correct terminology for these little metal straps. I'm sure they're called something else, but I tell you, they're pretty stout though. And I'm sure our 3,000 pound steer will eventually figure out how to get these guys off. That's what he does. But that's why we love that big old fella. Hey girl, you could have came in. The gate's open down yonder. Yeah, the gate's open. I see your ball. But I gotta get this done first. And then we can play ball. We'll just see how long that lasts. All right, so we got our feed, we got a food trough, we got water troughs. So all we can do now is wait for this lovely lady to make it to the farm. If you guys have got any guesses what we're taking on or bringing to the farm, let us know in the comments below. I've given you lots of clues today, so I'm curious to see what you guys think. Almost forgot to cut the fence back on. On. All right. Hey guys. Gonna have company tomorrow. Gonna have company. So y'all be on your best behavior. I know they will. We got a good bunch here. We got a great bunch here. I'm not worried about them acting crazy at all. Holly and myself, we want to show you guys something. You may not believe what it looks like now. Right, girl? Don't drop your ball. Don't drop it. All right, Holly, let's show them. Y'all look at this. Look at the fall winter garden. Look at here. We have actually got collard greens ready. And we will be harvesting some of these this week and have us a mess of collard greens already. It's just been so daggum hot. No super cold temps yet. And look at here. Ooh, let me show y'all something cool. I just saw this. This is actually kind of a good sign and a bad sign. You see these bugs right here? Those are not garden pests at all. That is actually baby ladybugs. That's why ladybugs are so important. This had aphids on it because I can see them. And that's what ladybugs or ladybug nymphs or baby ladybugs love to eat, are aphids. And I'm gonna be honest, there's another one. This is quite unusual. This is one reason why I love fall and winter garden, because I don't have much pest pressure. Because the temperatures are so cool that all your bugs and all are gone. But since it's so daggum warm, I'm having to deal with bugs I typically don't deal with during the fall and winter months. I generally never spray during or spray on my fall and winter garden, but I may have to this year. And it'll be an organic spray because that's what we like to use here. But everything looks great. You can see my cabbage is right here. This is all cabbage. Over here is our cauliflower and our broccoli. You can see how great it looks. And our kale, which looks amazing. I told Brooke, I said, we can start eating some kale now. Look how beautiful the kale is. Just beautiful. Look at this. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I don't see any type of insect on this whatsoever. And let me show you my rutabagas, how great they look. You can see our rutabaga row right down through here. So our fall winter garden is doing great, but I wish it would cool down some. I really do. But guess what? Nothing I can do about it. Right, Holly? There is nothing I can do about it, except the best I can. At least that's what Cheese tells me. Right, partner? That's right, buddy. I will say this, though. I'll tell you what this animal is not. Holly can't stand it. She's got that ball. She can't sit up in here with that ball in her mouth. She's got to go. But I'm sure most of y'all saw Daniel and DJ's new animal they got. And that is the little micro miniature cow. My gracious, that thing is teeny tiny. It's not one of those. And as a matter of fact, I thought most of those that I saw or that I did see on the internet, I thought they were fake. I thought they were just AI pictures and scams, because there's a lot of those scams out there. But that little mini cow's cute now. That thing is cute. Look, Holly, show everybody your new toy. Gonna show everybody your new toy? You ready? You ready? So you guys are right. They have these at the dollar store. Hard part is that she takes off running before I throw it and goes the wrong way. But let's see here. That thing is slinging now. Oh, I got another one. You ready? Holly, this is the best thing in the world right here, isn't it, girl? Sure is. You ready? You ready? Here we go.